Okay, so today's topic is, well, just a quick list of things that always keeps me in perspective in terms of how happy I am in early retirement. I mean, I've been here for a while now, so who knows? Maybe it'll change someday, but so far so good. Al Zunpak here. This topic is inspired by a post I saw on the Fire subreddit where someone was basically, they're kind of like, joking, giggling a bit about how happy looking at their net worth growth made them. Spoiler alert, I agree with that specific scenario, but then it got me thinking, right, because I love going on tangents. Was that the only thing I did these days, or do, that essentially costs nothing, but makes me happy very easily? Of course not. I've got a couple of other things, but as I was organizing my thoughts, I realized when I say things that make me happy, it's really less about material objects than certain lines of thinking. Yeah, obviously I've transcended materialism as a whole. Wait, that's a bunch of crack, because the other half of my videos are literally about video games, okay? And they are definitely still material goods. So obviously there are things that are actually stuff that makes me happy as well, but not what my rant is going to be about today. Today we're going to wax poetic on intangible things, mostly. Well, can you guess them based on who I am already? I do wonder sometimes about how easily I can be read. Anyway, if you are intrigued by what I might say, please subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that social media whatevers. Either case, I'm rich enough for me. I'll be great regardless. Okay, point number one. Let's look at what started this whole thing, which is looking at our net worth. I do agree. It does make me happy, okay? And it does go up. I want to mention, I don't subscribe to this idea that, just because I'm no longer working at a corporate job, I'm past the accumulation phase, and now I'm supposed to be spending down my nest egg. That whole paradigm, I don't agree with it. I don't subscribe to it at all. How about, no. In fact, since I've retired a bunch of years ago, my nest egg just keeps going up, up, up. It feels really, honestly amazing, right? This is just watching compound interest work, okay? Normally, I'd say that's something maybe you notice in chunks measured in decades. But I guess for our specific scenario, seeing how both wifey and I are basically, we are all both super troopers in mentality, and therefore we are super troopers in how we prepare for fire, right? We built a nest egg reasonable enough that it's still snowballing towards, well, more, okay? Now, I'm not saying we're not flush like celebrities or anything like that, but certainly enough that even the last few years, which had unreasonably high inflation, well, that can still be fairly easily accommodated via our even faster increasing net worth, and therefore technically possible increasing withdrawal amount. To be fair, I am not advocating that we adjust our spend upwards based on any snapshot in time of even increased net worth, okay? Remember, net worth is just a scorecard. It's not even real money yet that can be spent unless I liquidate some positions, which I won't be in any reasonable or recognizable amounts, for the same fact that, I don't need the money, which, by the way, will lead me to my next point. Second thing that makes me happy, costs nothing, is that knowing that I already have everything I need. Frankly, even now I can toss probably a whole lot of stuff and I wouldn't miss them much, and I would be totally okay. Now, this particular sentiment comes up right around my birthday every year because my wifey's always saying things like, well, you're hard to shop for, especially because you say you already have all that you need. And I 100% agree, obviously, because I'm the one who phrased it that way to begin with. I mean, I am mostly talking about needs. I'm not saying that I am immune to, having an urge to buy the latest toys here and there. But the fact is, I have all the necessities well covered. I'm just not really into, gifting for the sake of it, because I don't really care about, getting stuff. Therefore, I treat other people like how I want to be treated, right? I never have been into that stuff, and I don't think I'm gonna be changing my mentality at this point in life, right? So yeah, being secure in the knowledge that I'm generally already all good, I think is a huge relief. Unlike when I had a job, actually, and I was constantly wondering, should I upgrade my wardrobe or upgrade my interior decor? Or any of those things that are basically signs of keeping up with the Joneses. Now I'm, always dressed super casually because, well, this is me at my most comfortable, Now, my third and final thing that I think cost me $0 but always makes me happy is a simple one, okay? Just enjoying our outdoor time. The vast majority of the year. I mean, this last one, again, currently costs no money, but it absolutely did cost money to set up initially, right? I'm counting this one, however, because I think it's quite analogous to fire in a general philosophical sense, right? After all, what is fire but someone who put in a lot of extra initial investment and then, reap the rewards that's basically perpetual and ongoing, right? So that's how I'd like to think about this outdoor time that we spend on our deck, basically. I gotta hand this one mostly to my wifey. She's the one that designed our current deck, which has a nice movable shading screen and an overhead fan. And we can spend somewhere like, outside time can be done that's basically 10 out of 12 months a year. Sure, it might lean on the hotter side during most of those years, but we can have shade out there. We can have multiple fans out there. Our yard is super private. We can hang out there at all hours of the day. Just give me some sunshine, a drink, a Bluetooth speaker, playing my favorite tunes in my yard, and well, this is the life. That's really all I need to say. I cannot emphasize how different that version, this current version of my life is compared to, even when I used to work in California, where the weather is ostensibly nicer throughout the year. Except, I don't know, I rarely got to enjoy a day after day after day because all of my days was wrapped up in that whole, rat race thing. So yeah, no comparison at all on the happiness front. So much happier. In conclusion, sure, money doesn't buy happiness. I agree with that statement, right? All it can do is remove most reasons for unhappiness, right? Instead, having financial security simply lets me concentrate on all the extra mental exercises like I listed today that does make me happy. These things reinforce to me that yes, in fact, I have already totally won the game that most people will spend decades more struggling through. I'm playing for like extra score right now every day, which is, I desire very little material stuff. I take a nice loungy morning or afternoon tea with wifey, just listening to our favorite songs or shooting the shit over, well, any of these stupid Instagram-worthy BS that's out there. Really. So am I off my rockers? Please feel free to amuse me in the comments below if you would like. Until next time, cheers, à la prochaine.